Religious freedom is a key human right. And with our report, one of the things we did was pointing out at the importance of trade relations between the European Union and third countries. Trade is not only about money, is not only about economy. It also has to do with human rights and religious freedom. So not only the merchants should decide what will be in our trade relation with third countries, but also the pastor. And human rights must count in those trade relations and in those trade discussions as a real issue for countries to change their behavior.
Freedom of religion and belief is a fundamental human right, and we have to defend and protect it all over the world. We presented today the report of the Intergroup for Religion, Freedom and Belief that highlights 10 countries all over the world in which the situation has been deteriorating in the recent years. 8 of these 10 countries are Asian countries, from China, India, Pakistan, Vietnam, Myanmar, and so on, Algeria and Turkey. And this is very concerning situation. We know that hundreds of millions of people are persecuted or biased for reason of their faith or for reason of their belief, and this is not acceptable. We have to fight, and we want to insert conditionalities in the trade European policies. When EU is going to negotiate agreements with these countries, we have to bring them towards a more effective defense of the freedom of religion and belief values. This is a priority for us. The Intergroup is very active on this, and we are proud of the guests that we had today. For example, one from Ukraine that highlighted the very tragic situation in Mariupol, Kiev, and so on. We fight also for their freedom and for the democracy in that area.
Hi, my name is Oksana Lenikova. I'm really appreciate being here, and I thank to European Union that many Ukrainian people, also as my kids from our orphanage, came here and can be safe here. I wanted to thank Poland mamas that they left their baby cars at the train stations for Ukrainian moms. As a mommy of 2 years old toddler, I really thank you and appreciate it. I thank to Romania, I thank to Slovakia, Germany, to many countries, to people in EU. Thank you very much.
We are very glad at Aid to the Church in Need that the European Parliament has taken again the habit of making a periodic review on the status of international religious freedom. It is important for us to signal how important the influence of Europe is on what is now called the Global South, when there are legislations here passed or considered in Parliament that are automatically copied in other countries where there is also bloody persecution. So the combination of bad example with local traditions, enmities, wars, and bloody persecution is what is really going to cause a lot of trouble in the world if it goes unattended.
Today I represented the External Action Service in the discussions of the Intergroup on the occasion of the publication of the report on the freedom of religions or belief by the group. The report referred to a number of countries where we saw negative trends, and we had a very frank and open discussions together with civil society of how we can really cope with that and work as a team, as a new EU team that comprises the External Action Service, the European Parliament, the Commission and the civil society in order to address globally these issues.
I was very pleased to be invited to share my views about the report of the Intergroup of Freedom of Religion or Belief, and especially about the countries that had been selected for that report. The criteria of selection had been the decline of freedom of religion or belief in quite a number of countries. And surprisingly, among the 11 countries that were selected, 8 were from the Asian continent. Why the Asian continent? First, because there is a tendency for specific countries with a dominant religion to impose some repression on non-Muslims or non-Buddhists or non-Hindu minorities because of that complicity between the state and that specific religion, as it is the case in Myanmar, for example, with Buddhism, or with Pakistan with Islam, or India with Hinduism. So that combination, rooted in some sort of nationalism, is really a danger for freedom of religion or belief in quite a number of Asian studies, but not only in Asia, also in other continents.